Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely Saturday. We're having a spring-like Saturday, and we had a spring-like day yesterday also, and I actually got to go and see Craig for a while. So we had a really good day because Craig had told me that he had tons of stuff at the store waiting for me. And so I made it there yesterday. We had a good time. They gave me a back brace that has like metal stays in it, and it helps a lot. It helps a lot when I'm out and about. So anyway, we had a really fun day, and there was a ton of stuff to go through. And he found a reggae collection, so we got tons more reggae records, and these are all 90s dance hall reggae, newer reggae, with the exception of a few really, really cool older things, which made me very, very happy. We were calling it the Instant Reggae Collection because it was huge. And I'm going to show you the ones that I played, that I cleaned, sleeved, and played. But there will still be this many more. Because I ran out of sleeves. So I cleaned those. I didn't play through them yet, but I have to get sleeves so I can sleeve them up. We also, a guy came in. He had an amazing collection of post-rock records, and it's a weird genre. If you don't know what it is, you should look it up. But some of the stuff was really, really, really unique, and all of that's going to wind up on eBay. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check out Craig's eBay store, which is Records 123. All right, so Bob gave me a Valentine's Day card, but of course I didn't get to get it and see it until yesterday. So it was really nice. Just a little Valentine to wish you a happy heart and to remind you how very much you're loved. How sweet. I love that. I do. All right. Real quick, we got a lot of records here, especially the reggae. It's going to take a while, so I want to move. But I'm only going to do the reggaes that I've already listened to, cleaned, and played. Okay? The other ones will be for another day. All right, so we got here Little Green Bag by the George Baker Selection. Craig heard this on in Factory the other day, and we both really liked it when we played it. Neither one of us was familiar with it. Really fun stuff. I got a good copy of Valerie by the Monkees, one of my favorites. I'm going to try and go pretty fast because there's a lot. And of course, as you can see, I ran out of sleeves. So the Animal Crackers in Cellophane Boxes by Gene Pitney. Very bizarre song. Very strange song. Cool Jerk, The Capitals. A nice copy on Karen. Suspicious Minds, Elvis. Very cool. That it just came when I passed that record in the store, in the boxes we were going through. I was like, there's that new IMAX Elvis film that just came out, and the advertisement for it plays Suspicious Minds, and it's been sticking in my head. So I said, all right, let me grab it. We got 19th Nervous Breakdown and Sad Day by the Stones. I'm trying to do this without, there you go, without any kind of glare because the sun's blasting in the window. Get Off My Cloud and I'm Free by the Stones. I don't know which way to go. This way. Really good stuff. Okay. We got All Day and All the Night and Tired of Waiting by the Kinks. Love them. Searchin' the Coasters, one of my favorites. Love it. For Your Love, Yardbirds. Love it. Blood, Sweat, and Tears doing Valentine's Day. I'm not familiar with it. Grateful Dead, Ripple and Truckin'. I don't find Dead 45s very often. And Kansas City, nice copy of Kansas City by Wilbur Harrison, the one and only, of course. Craig had aside a really nice picture sleeve of Peppino's friend Pasquale. So cute. I have it, but this is really a nice one. I got, what am I doing here? Oh, War, Edwin Starr on Gordy. Very cool. I Walked the Line by Johnny Cash. I got the Sun version. Here we go. And the Columbia Hall of Fame version. Craig said they are two different versions because Columbia did not have access to the Sun tapes. So that's why I got those too. Who'll Stop the Rain, Creedence with picture sleeve. Feel it in my fingers. Feel it in my toes. Love Is All Around by the Trogs. I love that song. Inflation in the Nation on Rainy Wednesday, Dickie Goodman. That is a break-in that I do not have, so that was fun. This is People Say and I'm Walking by John and Paul on Tip Records. John and Paul, people were saying back in the day that John and Paul were John and Paul from the Beatles, and they aren't. This is kind of like a really cool garage record, so that was fun. We got Jerryville Santa Mouse. Look at that picture sleeve. Is that the cutest thing ever? And look at Jerry holding the mouse here. And it has a pennies price tag on it from back in the day. And it was, what is it? 88 cents back then. Look how fun. I love that kind of stuff. We got Dark Part of My Mind, Crazy Elephant. One of my favorites. It's such a great psych song. Oh, Give 'Em a Great Big Kiss by the Shangri-Las. Back with Twist and Shout by the Beatles. Twist and Shout. Is it? Maybe not. Nope. Nope. Burt, Russell, and Phil. I don't know. But Give 'Em a Great Big Kiss. Johnny Thunders used to play that live. Lady Jane and Mother's Little Helper. Stones. I've Been Hoodooed by the great Dr. John. How fun. Get Back and Don't Let Me Down. Beatles. Ruby Tuesday and Let's Spend the Night Together. A lot of Stones ones were in those boxes that we were going through. Walk This Way, Aerosmith, and Uncle Salty. Rolling Stones, Bitch and Brown Sugar. And Dancing with Mr. D and Heartbreaker. Very cool. Misty Mountain Hop, Zeppelin, Black Dog. Great stuff. And You Can't Always Get What You Want. And Honky Tonk Women. Stones, of course. Haunted House by Jumpin' Gene Simmons. Great stuff. I have it, but it's in pretty nice shape, and that record's often trashed. We got Wipeout and Surfer Joe by the Surfaris. Always, just classic. We got Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen. Every time I think of Surfin' Bird, of course I have it, but every time where is it? There we go. Every time I think of it, I think of that Family Guy episode. Me and Skeety used to love that. I got a Bobby Fuller 4. I Fought the Law and Little Annie Lou original. I love it. Okay, Craig gave me Christmas programming from RCA Victor in a paper sleeve, 12 complete selections from RCA Victor Christmas albums. Isn't that a great, great sleeve? I love that. Really cute. The Kinks live at Calvin Hall. This one is from Madrid. This one is a Spanish import of this album. Very cool. Monster Christmas Mash in beautiful condition. This is so much fun. It has regular Christmas songs, and then it has horror themed Christmas songs. Really, really cute. And look, it has the game on the back and everything. It's really, really cool. He gave me this Mr. Rogers, Come On and Wake Up. I have almost every Mr. Rogers that was ever recorded, but I didn't have this one. I love this cover. Look at that. You can see the sweetness in his eyes. He's just a great man. Isn't that beautiful? All right, then I got Jimi Hendrix, Spanish Castle Magic, bootleg. 2-record bootleg, beautiful thing on the Toasted label. Very, very cool. I'm really, really into that. And then from that post-rock collection that came in, I got this 10-inch. This is Marvin Electronica Experimental Band. This is a German trio from Belgium, and they're called the Von Deus. The Von Deus, D-U-E-S-Z. The Von Deus. And this is a 3-song EP. And they're known as Electro Organic Tanzkraut. I think that would interest Carm quite a bit. But this is really good stuff. I was really into that. All right, now reggae. How long have we got? Okay, we haven't been going that long. Reggae, I'm going to go really quick because there's a ton of it. All right, we got I Shot the Sheriff by Bob Marley and the Wailers. Think You Got It All, Shabba Ranks. Shabba Ranks, everybody knows Shabba. Very cool. Dreader Than Dread, Big Youth. I've Got to Go Back Home by Bob Andy, and Climb the Ladder with the Wailers, 1964 on this one. Very cool. This one is 68. This was an early reggae. This is Rock Steady. This is the Bassies, Things That Come to Bump. Very, very cool. Baby by the Heptones, the great Heptones. I just love them. We're in the Mood, Heptones. Sea of Love, the Heptones. This is a remake, a cover of Phil Phillips and the Twilights. Sea of Love. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the song. This is such a great version. We have Express Love by Gregory Isaacs. We have Lucifer Intention by Little Jack. Very, very cool. So many obscure labels. All the labels here are from Kingston, Jamaica. Hero by Ghost. Watch This Sound, Philip Frazier. Selassie I Rule, Mad Cobra. This is a tribute song to Bob Marley by Everton Blender, released in '96. It's called Bob Marley. Smooth Operator, General Degree and Buccaneer. Arab Attack, Rude Boy Kelly. Really good stuff. I believe there were 2 copies of this in this pile. This one was cleaner than the other. They probably loved the song and just had to get a new record, you know. These were definitely a dancehall DJ's records, no doubt, because there's just so many. Raga Loving, General Degree. Heaven versus Hell by the Beanie Man. Beanie Man. Lots of Beanie Mans in here. Mabrak by the Abyssinians. Very cool. On Showtime, Sizzla. Not a big fan of Sizzla. There's a couple Sizzla records in here. Killing Me Softly, Ghost. One of the worst versions of that beautiful song I've ever heard, honestly. 1999 Rhythm, The Hot Ice Crew. That is Prince's 1999, a cover of it. And they also put it on purple vinyl. That's pretty cool, right? Dis You Fi Here, Red Rose and Beanie Man. What else? We got To Close by Frisco Kid. Powers Youth by Bounty Killer and Boom Dandymite. Woodfire by Lieutenant Stitchy. Very fun. Cook Judgment by wait, who is this? Because I did look it up. I guess it's Cook by Judgment, maybe? I don't know. I thought it was someone else. Whatever. Anyway, stamped on here is Diamond Record and Video on Gun Hill Road in the Bronx. Must have been a Jamaican record store. Very cool. Rhythmatic by Sugar Minute. Or Mine It. Everybody knows his name. Pump Action by Sabatooth. Or Sabatooth. Please Don't by Cuddy Ranks. No relation to Shaba. Statement by Bounty Killer. Cyan Run by Junior Kelly. And Not Here, another Sizzla. Alright. We got Napadon by Capleton. Capleton. It's on Henfield Records. If you look over here, it's very Jamaican. You can see the Africa on this one, and the Star of David over here, and then you have pot plants. Pretty cool label. I like that label. This is very interesting because it wasn't printed. It was not printed on the label who it was and everything. You know, these records were made pretty poorly, reggae records. The plants were, I guess, not up to speed, you know. And a lot of the labels are off-center. A lot of them are handwritten. A lot of them are like this, not printed at all. But this wound up being Old Time Religion by Ninja Man. And it was really good. It was a really good record. More Mate by General TK. Talk About Friend by Leroy Smart. Is this the same record store? No, this is Jammy's Records on 225th Street in the Bronx. Very cool. Name You Call, Mad Cobra on the Rude Boy label. Can We Talk by Sugar Bobby on Stone Love. If Matey Rank, Merciless. Very cool. Father God by Beanie Man. What is this? Oh, this was weird. You T Me, General B. Reggae music with bagpipes. The other side of this bagpipe version, because they always have a version of like an instrumental version on the flip on all these reggae records, because DJs used to use them, talk over them, rap over them, promote things like that. It's really kind of cool. We have Fever Medley by Freddie McGregor. Tales from the Crypt by Future Trouble. Very cool. Every Little Thing by Carlton Livingston. Whip Them Jaw by Frankie Paul. This was a great record. Here's the other Arab Attack by Rude Boy Kelly. There's the other one. I don't know. It's a different label than the other one, I think. It is, because this is by Madhouse. This one's on Madhouse, and it has someone else on the other side. It has Behold by Terror Fabulous. Very cool. World Dance by Beanie Man. They like their Beanie Man for sure. The World's Too Haunted by Junior Reid and Bounty Killer. Very, very cool. Tati by Snagapus. Very cool. Alright, still got more. This is crazy, right? Are You Trying by Spanna Banner. This again has that pot label there. Flag Flown High, Cocoa Tea and Shabba Ranks. This is a great one. Loved it. Yumiafi Get, Power Man on Scorpio. Very cool. We got Healer by Beanie Man. Too Busy to Die by Bounty Killer on Fat Eyes Records. Very, very cool. Mobster by Beanie Man. Very fun. Strong Survive by Junior Reid. This was another excellent one. Anything that I put an asterisk next to, like a star next to the date, I loved it. This way it'll be easy to pull ones that I really liked when I want to do a podcast. What is that? Punani by Admiral Bailey. This is on Jammy's Records. Kung Fu by Future Troubles. Water Crackers by Determine. Very strange. These records fascinate me. You Have the Talk by Roundhead on the Firehouse Crew label. Coulda Deal by Sprague Benz. Very cool. Fat Woman by Big Sip. Really, really fun. It's just almost impossible to find reggae records, so when we come up with a collection like this, we get really excited. Really, really excited. Brazil Dance by Anthony B. Another one on Firehouse Crew label. This is Born Gal Idiot by Lukey D and General D. And Come Better by Cuddy Ranks. Alright, so that's the ones that I cleaned and was able to sleeve and stuff like that. The rest I'll have to wait. I couldn't play through anymore because I couldn't sit any longer. But we had such a fun day yesterday. And that guy that came in with the post-rock records, you know, some super cool experimental stuff. And we were really excited. And talking to him was very interesting because we were talking about, the Epstein nightmare that's going on. And he said, if you're horrified by that, you should check out the Mothers of Darkness in Belgium. And I did. I went down that rabbit hole this morning, and wow. But very, very interesting guy. Fun to talk to. We had a really good day. So I got to see Joe. I got to see Elena, Craig. I saw Dennis. Tony stopped in. We haven't seen Tony in a long time. So it was a really, really fun day. And I finally got to give Joe his birthday present because I haven't gotten to see him at all. So anyway, we had a massive snowstorm, but my neighbor, he shoveled it all. He shoveled me out. He even cleaned off my car. He did it in pieces, It took him 2 days, and I had no problem with that because otherwise I was going to be in here for the duration. But now we're getting like mid 40s. Today is going to be 50, so this should all disappear. Hopefully, soon. But to be shoveled out is so great because last time I couldn't shovel it. When I did hurt my back, I was shoveling like half-assed. I could not get it down at the end of my driveway, and I was running over that and sliding on it and getting stuck on it for a month. It was horrible until it melted away. It took a long time because we were in sub-freezing at that time. But anyway, I think that's about it, guys. I do hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical weekend. Brand new t-shirts down below. Really cool. If you'd like to buy me a brew, link will be below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Have a beautiful weekend. I love you all so very, very much.